10 years hasn't been easy. I don't want you to just think that it just happened like that, just to celebrate 10 years of a program that God laid in my heart, that I'm so passionate about, and started in 2009. I believe it was just 2 years after finishing college that I started this. And many people have tuned in, listened, they've gained a lot. So many people have passed through Gfem talk show. I've had many guests, many notable men of God and non-men of God in the secular world as well. For those that have been following the show, we know we mostly talk about relationship, but at the same time, we talk about other topics, spiritual topics, financial topics as well. But that 10 years has been a lot of challenges. I remember a time where I would leave work at 5 o'clock, and I had a show starting at 7 o'clock, just 2 hours later, and I still got to pick up my daughter in school, and I would drive to pick her up, rushing home because I was doing the show from my house, and I will rush home by 5:45, 6 o'clock we'll be home. I had to prepare dinner for her because my wife was working in a place that was taking her a long time to get home, and by the time she gets off work 6 o'clock, it might take another 1 hour going through the rush hour, the traffic to get home. So I had to cook for her, for my daughter, and I would prepare the food and I would say, girl, by 7 o'clock I gotta go on air. Please don't say anything once I'm live. Just shush. And then 7 p.m. comes, and I'm like, yes, welcome live to Gfem Talk Show. I'm your host, Femi Ogunjinmi, as you call me, Gfem. And then I will hear a voice beside me and I say, welcome to Gfem Talk Show. I look at my baby girl, I'm like, girl, I said don't say anything. But her being on the show has actually added a spice to it, a flavor to it. So I'm grateful for that. But just telling you that to know that you may not see what happened behind closed door and the sacrifice that I've made in these past 10 years. I remember also I had to pay. I wanted to take my show to the next level and get on a terrestrial radio station. And they told me, hey, you gotta pay. You gotta pay to get on air. And I had to pay $400 every week, I believe. And that was like $1,600 a month that I was paying radio station to just air my show. Why did I get on the radio terrestrial platform? Just because I want to connect to more people and to share more information, to help them. It's about service to humanity, to help humanity. Now somebody can say, oh, Gfem, a few months ago, they actually pronounced you Dr. Femi. They gave you an honorary degree of a doctor in humanity. Do you think it just happened just like that? I've been serving for 10 years. I've been serving humanity for 10 years. And I've put in my money. I've invested in it just to expand and to reach to more people because I believe so much in what God has placed inside of me. So I'm saying this to know I've made sacrifices, but I'm also using that to encourage you to also invest in your passion, in your future, in your goals, in your dreams. Whatever you believe in, you have to invest. It's not gonna come easy. It's not just gonna fall on your lap like that. And sometimes you're gonna go through those trenches, those struggles, times that you may not have any listeners, nobody watching you, nobody liking what you gotta do, nobody commenting on it, but you gotta keep going. You gotta keep up at it. You gotta believe so much in it. It takes time to build this thing. And I pray that God will honor your sacrifices and your investment.